Welcome everybody to the introductory of Classy Hordes. Classy Hordes is our local podcast video cast that you can watch on YouTube, and hopefully we'll be posting this up on Stitcher. This is our introductory video. My name is Ben. This is Tristan. Over here is Rhino. We are a group of friends from the Midwest originally. Ryan is currently out in California, hence why he is joining us via the dark magic web.
Wow, what a spell.
Ooh. So many us. I gotta stop that. Anyway, so what we are doing here today is giving you just a quick introduction of who we are and what we plan to do with this. Myself, like I said, being Ben. This is Tristan. Again, Ryan. What we're planning to do is put out a variety of podcasts and videocasts explaining various pop culture references and introductory things for that.
General nerd culture, sure. I think we're also looking forward to being able to introduce people to the world of costumes, cosplaying, conventions, everything that goes along with that, and just sort of give people a general idea of what to expect at those events and the processes of going through, making your own costumes. And we hope to provide tips and tricks,
maybe some tutorials.
Yeah.
Also, as well, there's a stigmatism a little bit about it, but at the same time there's not, of buying your own costumes. We can give you guys some references as to where to go to purchase costumes, various things of that nature, various websites that can kind of help with that, talking about the things that we buy and helping guide you in the direction that maybe you can pick something up that you're looking for as well.
Sure.
We also want to expand upon what we want to do, where we want to help you by being your friend, and we want to describe to you in something that we're deeming right now Tabletop Hat, which is going to be a show about tabletop RPG games, board games,
video games.
We can even talk about video games, things of that nature, explaining them to you as a friend.
Sure.
Basically, when you start a new game, it's really hard to get into it because of the fact that there's a lot of rules, there's a lot of jargon that's hard to understand at times. We have a little bit of experience in those things, and we want to be able to help you understand those better. And what better way to learn a game than from listening to friends talk about it or playing it with them. And
in the future, we look to branch out into other things. We have more adult-themed podcast, meaning that we're looking to review, craft brews, beers, and things of the like.
Right. No whips and chains.
And that's
maybe
kind of more of where Rhino comes into play. That's going to be his.
Not the whips and chains.
Not the whips and chains. No,
well,
that's going to be his sort of domain. So
his forte.
Yeah. So yeah, we're looking forward to having you guys join us along the way as we kind of guide you through gaming and whatever else we decide to go through.
Right. And being your friends, let us introduce ourselves to you. Why don't we go ahead and we'll start with Tristan. Give us just, who you are and your history and why we should listen to you.
Sure. So my name is Tristan Mortensen. I am a nerd. I've been playing all sorts of games, tabletop games, D&D, video games, since I can remember. I played all the way from NES all the way up till now. I'm a PC gamer, but in D&D I played various characters and have done dungeon mastering or game mastering, running the game. We can go into that in future podcasts, but yeah, I generally just anything and everything gaming related I've gotten into. So.
Well, my name is Ben. I have also played video games since Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and up. My fortes are more along the lines of I've played Dungeons & Dragons and tabletop games from Pathfinder to 3rd edition to 5th edition. I've run a couple of games myself as well. I'm decently into the costuming, cosplay community. I do a lot of charity work. We work with a group, an organization called CWC, or Costumers with a Cause. They have an organization out of Chicago, out of Florida right now, and I believe they're actually getting one started out in California right now as well.
Yep.
Good organization. They do a lot of charity work with kid-related things, cancer research. Tonight, I think we have something out at the Museum of Science and Industry for a children's heart-related charity thing.
Sure.
So if you see anything coming out of me from the pipeline, it's going to be a lot of this 5th edition, talking about stuff like that. I'll be talking about the costuming. I'll try to do a lot of the live videoing and stuff like that, as well as Tristan and Ryan will be getting in there as much as they can. And I'll be posting a lot of pictures from charity events, or the three of us will be posting from conventions, along with our honorary Horde member, Stephanie, my wife, which will bring her in. Hopefully, eventually you guys will meet her.
No, I don't want to talk to her.
That's fine. She's a jerk. Rhino, what do you got, buddy?
I'm Ryan. I live out in California. I'm into cosplay, video games, but my true passion is beer. I am actually headed out to a beer release today in Morro Bay. But yeah, I'm joining the Classy Hordes, and we're just gonna get started with some D&D stuff. That was a newer gaming thing for me. I've probably gotten in the last couple of years. I've joined Ben and Tristan here with their annual event of Extra Life, where
also
we joined the charity,
cause, which we can talk about in a future podcast. Yeah,
and that was my first introduction to it, and I've been playing since. So yeah, I figure I got a little bit of curiosity to bring to the table.
Well, and Rhino brings that curiosity to the table that will be kind of your voice, too, with things that you might be thinking, like questions you have. He's going to have a lot of questions for us as well, and we're going to try to cover as much as we can. And if we don't know it and we can't, we'll go to the books. Yeah. Or we'll come back at a later show and explain what that is. So with that, we're going to go ahead and say arrivederci. And close this show up, this introduction, because it has taken way too long as it is.
No worries. Yeah.
So we will see you guys in future shows, podcast live. Check out our Facebook group. You can find us at ClassyHordes at gmail.com. You can find us at Classy_Hordes on Instagram. And you can find us at Facebook.com/ClassyHordes. We have a lovely little card, but we're going to be...
glare!
Glare! There we go. Okay, Classy Hordes. It's kind of hard to see. See if we can't get it to focus here.
Nope.
Oh, there you go. There's that. And on top of that, we're also got a little back here, which I'll kind of get closer so you can...
God.
Pause the screen. It's backwards. Anyway.
No. And it should record it also.
So, with that, guys, thanks for listening to the introduction. We're going to go ahead and get this up for you guys to hear. And
I just want to remind you guys, just because you're a horde doesn't mean you can't be classy. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.